How do you give an external party access to your AWS account? You make a role for them and add a trust policy that lets identities in their account assume the role in your account. Awesome. So if I want to know who has access to my AWS accounts, I just list the trust policies. Yes, but no. You do have to list all the trust policies, but you also have to check all the access keys, because back in the olden times, we just gave out random keys to people. We can't tell who we gave them to or why, or if we gave them out or not. So roles and access keys. Okay, I got this. What? Well, there are also Bedrock API keys, CloudWatch API keys, code commit credentials, key spaces credentials, API gateway keys. Just slow down, okay? AppSync API keys, IoT certs, EC2 key pairs, and then all the database service credentials, ECR auth tokens. Okay, I get the point. Let's ignore the credential ones for a second. It's just roles then, right? Ha! Why, huh? Well, look, a lot of the time you don't want someone to assume a role in your account. You just want to give them access to a resource. And for that, we use resource policies. No problem, resource policies are easy. Ha! I'm not taking the bait. Sometimes resource policies don't apply to a resource. What then? Sometimes it's a registry or an account or a region. Sometimes it's not a resource policy at all. Sometimes the service YOLO their own policy format. Okay, but my AI can figure that out. And then there's AWS Resource Access Manager. What are you talking about? Well, some services don't support cross-account resource sharing, so AWS created a new service to share the resources in the existing services. At least that's a uniform way of sharing. That's a good thing. Mostly, except that some resources are shared through resource policies and some are shared through a magic proxy that only Resource Access Manager knows about. Okay, I have my list, thank you. I'm just warming up, baby. Let him cook! Some resources like snapshots have long list of account IDs attached to them, and some you have to call a describe permissions API. What else? Now we're getting into the weird one-off stuff. Yes, just now. KMS grants on KMS keys, lake formation credentials vended at query time, rules inside data engines, Kafka ACLs, Redshift data shares. I'm running out of memory. There are even crazy network sharing constructs like Route 53 zone associations. VPC peering has a handshake protocol. Guard duty administrators can invite you or just enroll you without asking. All good fun. I'm done. Fair. There's probably more, but I have work to do. Oh, cool. Anything interesting? Yeah, I'm doing an external access review with Clarion's new resource access grant feature that does all of this work for me.